Hi, my name is Gareth. I'm the sales director here at TOMIA, and I'm welcoming Paweł from Polkomtel.
Hello, I'm Paweł Derkaczew. I'm head of international roaming in wholesale department, Polkomtel.
Hi, Paweł. So Polkomtel have been a valued customer of TOMIA for 15 plus years and predominantly using our data clearing services. And more recently, you've invested in our IoT detection and monetization suite of services, which are tightly integrated into our DN analytics. This is obviously driven by changing market conditions. And I would like to ask you, Paweł, what's Polkomtel's strategy for IoT roaming?
Well, first of all, Polkomtel is not a part of any international group. So we need to seek for our partners on our own. And we are pretty successful in that. And we are providing also the services for large mobile operators who serve for global enterprises. We are mostly in Poland focusing on the local market, but we can see and we are observing an increasing number of M2M services and devices, both on our local SIM cards and inbound roaming. So we find this field very attractive in terms of additional revenues.
Despite not being part of a large group, I think Polkomtel has always been incredibly knowledgeable as a client for us, always at the forefront of roaming technology. And what we enjoy as well with our partnership together is the constant interaction and feedback that we have from you and from your colleagues and from your teams, which allow us to develop and to fine-tune our products, including the IoT monetization and of course DN analytics. And speaking of IoT monetization, what is the importance that you place on IoT roaming during 2022 and beyond?
So far, we are providing the services for M2M and Internet of Things devices using our standard network like 2G, 3G, LTE and 5G lately. But we are also building our state-of-the-art narrowband IoT locally. We are starting to provide those services for our local partners, but we are also thinking about providing connectivity for our inbound roamers. We are also working in line with GSMA work groups regarding the M2M regulations and everything which is related to the development of mobile industry providing services for M2M devices.
And also, obviously, you've made great progress with IoT roaming over the years, and part of the IoT detection and monetization service that you're looking at progressing with and using more deeply is to discover the permanent IoT roaming which sits on your network. And so how and what are the actions that you do when you detect IoT permanent roaming on your network, Paweł?
So first of all, a few years back, there was no such a problem because there were not that many M2M devices using the roaming services. But lately, in a couple of years back, we have discovered that this amount might be significant. With the help of TOMIA tool, we have received a specified tool designed for our needs in terms of identification, also measurement and everything which is related to the presence and usage of M2M IoT devices in our network, but also for the IoT services that are being used on our SIM card roaming abroad. So the tool that TOMIA is providing helps us to find everything and then to work with our partners to monetize it. So in terms of finding or identifying a large amount of M2M devices, we are turning to our partner and ask them to work on a business model or any business measurements that can help us to monetize it and provide the service to our M2M partners to, on one hand, provide them with a very good service, M2M service that we are providing, and on the other hand, to be able to benefit from the possibility of using our network for M2M purposes.
When you're discussing and negotiating with these partners and you agree on models together, which of course have to be mutually beneficial, what are the most common charging models that you see being used for IoT roaming?
So we need to remember that M2M traffic is something significantly different from the standard roaming traffic that we can imagine, because most of the devices are using roaming on a permanent basis. So those devices just will stay in our network. They are not generating very large portions of traffic. So this traffic and the revenues in the standard approach of charging will not help us to retrieve much of cost that we are bearing to provide the service in our network. That's why we have developed the IMSI-based model, which consists of the per monthly basis for each and every IMSI card that's being used for M2M purposes. And then on the top of it, we can build a specialized model of billing, whether it consists of a bundle of a data or message bundle for one device, or we can think about the bundle which is being provided to the whole branch of whole range of IMSI SIM cards to use it mutually. So we can be very flexible in these terms. We have a specified settlement team which provides us with such analysis, but it works in line with the tool that TOMIA provides us in terms of providing us with the full scope of services and full scope of usage that is being provided for M2M cards in our network.
Indeed, and we're very happy that these charging models that you're using, inventing and agreeing to with your roaming partners are supportable within our service, and each time a new one is brought in front of us, we develop it together with you so that it can be used going forward. And also we look forward to discussing with Polkomtel as BCE now becomes more and more important in the industry with these new use cases. Thank you ever so much, Paweł, for your trust in us, and we look forward to being your partner for many years to come.
Thank you very much.